mabuhay kayo. Paki-subscribe at sampalin ang kampana.
Mabuhay! Ako ang inyong kakampi na si Puting Pinoy, isang puti na may pusong Pinoy. At ngayon, Happy Mother's Day sa lahat ng mga kakampi dyan na nanonood. At isasama na natin yung nanay ko na si kilala nyo bilang Nanay Laila. Hi Mom, how you doing?
Kumusta? Did I say
Okay
that wrong?
lang. No, you got it. You said it right. Mabuhay. Happy Mother's Day sa lahat ng mga nanay. Salamat kay Kampi Jerry. Alright, so ang gagawin natin ngayon is gagawa kami ng reaction sa bagong Jollibee commercial for Mother's Day. Naisip lang namin na dahil Mother's Day ngayon at makalayo kami, sana makagawa kami ng isang live stream para sa inyo at para sa amin din para 'di ba malayo kami and Mother's Day nga. So yan, mga kakampi. Thank you for being here and tuning in. Anything you'd like to say, Mom? Happy Mother's Day.
Salamat. Oh my gulay. I'm going to tell you the 3 words I know. It's great being a mom. Extra great being a grandma.
Yep. Your grandma.
I always say all the stress you have with your kids, just wait. Your grandkids will make up for it.
Okay.
Yeah, being a grandma is the best. Well, actually, being a mom's great, but yeah, grandmas can do no wrong.
Yeah. Yep. I believe that. Alrighty. Well, welcome sa lahat ng mga kakampi. By the way, I'd like to thank all of the people who have contributed to this channel, which let me go ahead and bring up our channel members really quick, and then we'll get started with the video. So, malaking shout out kina kakampi Nurse Candy na nandito ngayon. Thank you so much sa pagiging loyal kakampi. And yung Up Here gang na Shira Joy Casamayor and Cherilyn Gunda, dahil sa tulong ninyo, it's just a big help to me as a creator. So thank you so much for being a part of this.
So
Happy Mother's Day sa ating kakampi na kapitbahay. This is my next door neighbor. Happy Mother's Day to you and Kim as well. And happy Mother's Day kay Joy. So thank you so much mga kakampi. We're going to go ahead and bring this thing on. It's interesting, you know, this is our 2nd year in a row that I've been in the Philippines, and so during Mother's Day. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and give this a watch. Thank you for all those who are here. Alrighty.
how do you know who's here? Do they have to say something?
Well, do you see the comments, Mom?
Yeah, I do.
You can actually, you can look at those. Those are the comments. You can.
I told a few people we were going to be on, but now this can be reposted, right? We can repost it.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah,
So we'll do that later.
Yeah.
So we've got quite a few people wishing you Happy Mother's Day.
Salamat.
Candy, Joy, Carl. I call him C2 because there's 2 Carls in our group. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers of the world. We've got Neil. There we go. We've got Kakampi Jerry earlier.
Jerry, yeah, I see Jerry a lot.
Yeah.
Nurse Candy. Is Nurse Candy a nurse?
She is.
It's Nurses Week this week. Thank you. Raming salamat for all your care.
There we go. All righty. Well, let's go ahead and get right into this then. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
Okay.
Pangako, that means promise.
Basang-basa ka, magkakasakit ka niyan. akong bahala sa'yo, anak.
Ma,
At grades, supportive.
Oh, it was 72. What's 72? Like a C?
ito na po.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kayo na pong magbasa.
Pumasa ka! Yes! I'm so proud of you.
Pag-graduate ko, ako naman ang bahala sa'yo, ma.
ah.
Magkape ka muna, anak. Hello, Nak?
Ma, malapit na po tayo. Punta ka na po.
O sige, pupunta na ako. Salamat, anak. Naku, kinakabahan ako.
Ma, huwag ka matakot.
Oh,
Getting the
COVID
the
shot.
vaccine. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so proud
She-
of you, ma.
she hates getting shots.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh, they're eating Jollibee.
Salamat, anak. At lagi kang nakasatabi ko at nakaalalay.
Ma, pero pong gamot nyo.
I love that.
The mono.
Sige po.
Yeah.
Salamat po, ha. Ma, may schedule ka na bukas.
Ay, sa wakas. Salamat, anak.
Sabi ko sa'yo, ma, akong bahala sa'yo.
There we go. Pagmamahal na kaya nating ibigay, pagmamahal na ating natututunan kay nanay. There we go. Aw, that
Oh,
was
that's
sweet.
good. So is that a thing they do a lot? They put their heads together, or is that just the show?
Oh, I don't know. That might just be the show, but I mean, I think that just is a very natural thing.
Huh?
Really quick,
Aw.
I just want to shout out, Kakamping Carl. I miss my mom as this is my first Mother's Day
Aw,
without her.
that is very hard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
How do you say sorry in Tagalog? Or
Ikinalulungkot.
that might be too long for me.
Yeah, you can just say pakikiramay. That's like condolence.
Pekka.
Pakiki
Pakiki.
ramay.
Rami. Mai.
Ramay.
Pakiki
Yeah.
Ramai.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Kakampi Carl.
Yeah, I was
I'm
thinking that. I thought I went to get cards and I was like, I don't have anyone to send a card to. Now that Grandma
Yeah.
Gillette's gone, I was just like, oh, that's pretty emotional for me.
yeah, we both my mom and my dad, their parents have also passed away.
We just always say we're orphans now. We're all orphans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move mom a little bit to your right, I think. There you go. Yeah, so I just wanted to take a little bit of time and just say happy Mother's Day to you, and also to make sure you're being safe during COVID, because I mean, were you able to get your vaccine yet?
We got our first vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Good,
funny.
good.
Kira got hers first because Dad was waiting for the VA. And then Kira got it while we were gone or something. And she's like, I got mine. And we're like, really? And she's like, yeah, Virginia just opened it up. And so we got our first one, and then we're going to get our second one a little while. Yeah. So I think as far as being safe, I just always think what would monk do? You know,
So
kind of
what would
like
monk do?
kind of like what would Jesus do, but it's what would monk do? And then because I went on
Yeah.
some planes and stuff, and like this one plane when I was going to see Tamara,
Mhm.
help her with the baby. This one plane was there was a bunch of people in the front, and me and this other young guy, we went to the back, and we had like 4 rows between us, and we were just really spread out, and we're like, we're not going to do this. Another flight I went on though was completely full, and everyone had masks, but I'm like, I'm sitting around all these people. I mean, it was crazy. So, but yeah, through the day, I try to think what would monk do so that I would just, you know, I'd hand
Yeah.
sanitize.
Monk is very, very germ conscious.
Yeah.
He's got OCD and yeah.
Germaphobe, like Tevik. Remember Tevik? We
Yeah.
went to
Yep.
the our exchange student from Turkey. We took him to Disneyland for Christmas when he was with us, and he was a hand washer. He was pretty germophobic, and it turned
Yeah.
out to be a good thing because everyone got the flu but him. He didn't get the flu because he just was a hand washer. So let that be a lesson.
There's somebody here who says, "Oh, that's why you look good because your mom also looks very beautiful."
Salamat.
They say we look alike. By the way, mga kakampi, kung may mga tanong kayo para kay nanay ko or para sa amin bilang mag-ina, please go ahead, magtanong kayo. We'll be here maybe for the next, I think we'll be here for the next, 5 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes, so yeah. But you're having a good, well, it's not Mother's Day. Well, it just now is Mother's Day for you. It's midnight.
You're the
there
first
now.
one. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, it's nice.
Do you have any plans?
Haven't talked to you for a long time. I'm actually probably Dad's gonna cook for me, and I'll probably go to the beach.
Oh, okay. To Virginia Beach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I like to just go walk and relax, and yeah, because we're down here, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Very nice. I'm glad to hear that. What let's see here. We've got a question right here. How old is your nanay? I'm in my 50s.
I turned 59.
How old are you?
I'm 58. I turned 59 in September.
There you go.
Can you believe it?
So you'll be 60 next year. That's crazy to think.
I know. It's just like I feel 12. Maybe I feel 20 now. I don't know.
Right. It just goes by. Here we go.
Yeah.
Kakampi nga lapa. Talofa kakampi. Manula le aso sa otina. Happy Mother's Day.
Talofa from Samoa?
Yep. He is Samoan Filipino, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Oh, how long have you been married to Dad?
35 years.
35 years. Wow.
And this year is, you know what the gift is this year? Every year, like first year's paper, 25 is silver, 50 is gold. This year is coral. And you know what Dad gave me?
What?
A house in Norfolk.
Oh, really? You guys got a house there?
So I could be close to the beach. That's where I'm at.
Oh.
So
did you guys already bought the house then, or?
It's just little, but it has a great room, so it looks bigger. We've been fixing it up. We may rent a room or do something to help with the mortgage, but it's nice. So I can come down and stay. When Carrie Hudson from Tunisia, when she found out, she's like, "Oh, that's so good," because I was doing like 6-hour trips back and forth, and she's like, "No, this will be safer." And yeah, it's nice. It's right on a creek. We got egrets and turtles, and it's really pretty. Yeah, it's nice. I'm excited for you to see it sometime. Hopefully, you can come home for a while.
Yeah,
at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, I'm spoiled rotten.
Yeah. looks like Kakampi Cafe is 55. So kids in the
Wow.
60s, I think, right? That would be the
College in
60s,
I graduated 80 and I was in
70s.
college in the 80s, early 80s. I was in college and dad was in college. Graduated when you were born.
Right.
All through the 80s, we were in college, basically. One of us, or both of us. Nice to see your mother and son interact. Filipinos are usually
We
close.
used to actually, before my mom and dad, they were in a lot of videos with me. We did like the Budot stands together. We did all sorts of things together.
I love your your music video that you wrote the music and you did all
Oh
that.
yeah, Kikampi. Yeah.
Yeah.
The music video Kikampi. Actually, we could maybe we could take a look at that one before going. We could watch that video. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Kikampi. Pinoy. Oops. Puting Pinoy. There we go.
I think that's so great. They're close knit there because I think we have too many problems here sometimes. Is it different? Would you say people are
It depends. I feel like you can't really overgeneralize something
generalized?
like
Yeah.
that because
Yeah.
everybody everywhere is gonna have their issues. Okay,
People are people.
1 moment. Yeah,
Everywhere.
yeah, exactly.
I like that. That's some kind
Okay,
of.
let's go
We
ahead
got
and
try to skip the commercials.
Okay, 1 moment. Before we play this, let's take a couple more. Here, a couple more questions.
Do you have any word of wisdom?
Any words of wisdom for those who doesn't have a good relationship with their mother?
Okay. Well, in the exception of like an abusive mother, because if your mother's abusive, then you have the right to kind of, not always be there. But I would say overall, I always tell my kids I don't have a favorite. I'm like, it's whichever one I'm with is my favorite at that time because I'm with them. But having a favorite child is kind of natural for the ones that treat you well. So just remember that if you want to be the dang favorite, treat your parents good. Just remember women in general, and especially moms, don't get a lot of appreciation. So sometimes, see, in the world, I think if people felt there's 5 things you need in life. You need to be noticed. You need to be encouraged. You need to be heard. You need to be appreciated, and you need to be loved. And if you don't get those 5 things, people act out, because they're not feeling appreciated. They're not feeling noticed or loved or encouraged or heard. And sometimes heard, I'm a talker, and I have a lot of relationships where I'm the talker, and other relationships I'm more of a listener, and probably my best relationships we kind of almost compete for time to talk because we talk so much. But I have one friend, she has a bunch of kids and grandkids, and I try to be more of a listener to her because I know she's probably busy listening to everyone else. So sometimes moms just need to talk because they're the listener in so many ways,
Right.
So
good. LDS din ba mama mo? Actually, Kikampi, I am not LDS, but my mom is, my parents are, my family is. Just me and Kira are not LDS anymore.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Let's see here. 35 years. Another good content to vlog is your beach house.
That's a good idea. When I get it all put together, because I'm using it kind of as a way to also start a staging business. So I'm doing interior design and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Maligayang Happy Mother's Day. Maligayang araw ng mga nanay.
Salamat.
You have a good relationship with your mom. So I'm sure you'll be a good husband. and a good father to your kids if you have kids. Well, thank you, Kakampi. I'm not always the best. I definitely know I could be more grateful at different times. So, you know,
We all need that.
yeah.
We all need to be more grateful. It's just a constant
Yeah.
thing to
pay
try
attention
to be more grateful, especially to other people. You know.
Mhm. Let's go ahead and give this a little watch, and then if there's
Okay.
any more questions, we'll answer them, and if not, then we'll go ahead and get going. This was the first song that I had written in Tagalog.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Tunay na kakampi kita sa lahat ng ating
Love that.
Yeah, I remember I said to all my kakampis, like, kung gusto nyong sumama sa video na ito, go ahead. And this video originally was supposed to be a dance video of my parents dancing because they're such good ballroom dancers. And I just thought it would be hilarious if they were dancing all beautifully like this, and then I was being goofy in the background.
It is
And we were
hilarious.
going to do it to the song Himig ng Pag-ibig, but then I decided to write a song for it. And by the way, I'll be talking as this is playing. You guys are more than welcome to check out the song itself so that there's no, talking on it. It's just Kakampi by Puting Pinoy.
I love this.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Kakampi Christopher.
So funny.
You guys are sweet, they say.
Aw. Aw. Christine, she's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know what she's up to. Aw, there's
I think she got
Johnny
married,
and-
actually.
Did she?
Uh-huh.
So Johnny got, there is Mama D.
I don't believe that. No, I don't have this on iTunes, Kakampi. I think I have to pay to get it put onto iTunes or something.
Maybe you should. Do you get paid if people listen to it? I wonder. Oh, there's Nate. I love this part.
Yeah,
Aw, with
that's
Rowan.
son Rowan. Yep.
Oh my gosh,
My
that
cousin.
kid. He is so adorable. And James,
Yep. James Griffith.
you and James
Chio.
kind of like, yeah. What's his name? I love what you did there with the sun and this. How'd you do this?
There's
I
Dwayne
love
Woolley.
theirs. These guys are so cool. I love that.
Salamat
I love how they
Kakampi
spin
Christopher.
around. Oh, they're such a beautiful. Oh, there's little Biko. Tamara.
So this was
David.
the original video, was me dancing like this in the background while my parents are dancing all cute there. My mom, I remember you had a hard time
Oh,
keeping a straight face. You were laughing.
I know. I was like, oh, I would catch you in the corner of my eye, and then I was just like, okay, I gotta try not to laugh. Oh, this is so adorable. Oh, I want to go there.
Oh, there's some very beautiful places like that in the provinces.
Oh, I'm sure the Philippines
Yeah.
is just absolutely gorgeous.
Kuya na Ren. Yeah.
I
The
love that.
Tinikling.
We did that when I was a kid in grade school. Did
Oh,
you
the
know that?
Tinikling?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
we did like a German dance. They did
That's
like
a Filipino. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tinikling is a Filipino, traditional Filipino dance.
Yeah.
About the time of working, under the time of the Spanish oppression from the Spanish.
What you mean they?
That's leading to your guys'
to our
home.
house. That is so beautiful.
Yeah. Just put the iPhone out of my window and
Yeah, it's
recorded a
like
little
as long
bit.
as you didn't crash. That's fine. Where'd you get that one? Aw. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Why? Why do you say you're an idiot? You're not an idiot.
Because I was like, I don't know, I was a little
No, no, it was cute. It was cute.
Aw.
But I kind of want to
Drama.
watch. I kind of want to watch one other video of us. Let's see if I can find one. Because we used to do. I lived
a
with
lot
you
of
guys.
stuff together.
Yeah. Let's just take a quick look at this budots maybe, and then I'll get
The Buddha.
we'll get going. But
It was
yeah,
funny
just-
because I was like, what were you doing up at night? You added cats and dogs. I mean, it was pretty funny, crazy anyway. And then next thing I know, there's a cat and a dog. I'm like, were you smoking weed or something?
nope, not at all.
I don't know anything about it. All I know is that it was like,
Nope, I was just having fun.
you were just having fun. Yeah, because it went beyond. But I love it. I really do love it.
Here we go. This is one that we did. It was me and my parents. We did this one.
It's
Let's see here.
Why does it say stream something? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we did a little.
I like your beard in there.
Thank you.
I always harass Jared about having a shorter beard.
So
Kumusta nanay? Taga-asa ka?
yeah, this is pretty funny.
Taga-Utah.
I don't know why I have something up over my screen, or is it on yours?
I don't know. It's probably on mine too. Don't worry though.
Oh, okay. There we go. We had so much fun doing this though.
Yeah.
Must always dance. I was watching a thing. Do you know who's still dancing? I guess Goldie Hawn was a dancer. She started out as a dancer. She's 75. She's still dancing. And you know who's really old that's still dancing is the guy in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. What's his name? Jerry Lewis. Is still dancing, and I think he's in his 90s, maybe. It's like,
Right.
just keep dancing if you want a long life.
Yeah. Cute.
Oh, I love that. Oh, my
Yeah,
gosh.
this was so much fun.
Oh my gosh. I love Dad's
Oh yeah, Dad is a pretty funny dancer, and I've got my. So yeah, this is American Family Does Budots. You guys can watch it uninterrupted and whatever.
I like
loving
that. How did
Budots
you do
dance
that?
spot.
How do you do that? With your-
Just editing, yeah.
no, I mean your dance. You're doing like this and like I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Now there is one part. That part is hilarious.
That's dance sexy together, and then this is what you guys do. I don't know if that's sexy, but out of breath.
You were like, dance sexy. I always think your dad dances sexy, but okay, there's a part here where we're doing ballroom, and we look really good in that part. Oh, I love the puppy. So there's this part here in a minute when we do ballroom. I think we look good. There we go.
Right.
There we go. You know what? You can still be sexy even if you're chubby. Just keep dancing.
Sa bahay ng Gillette family.
Oh, where did Santa come?
This part I specifically wanted us to look like we were drunk, like hanging out in a tavern or something. Like, you know, just look at this. It looks like we just like spent a night like drinking at a tavern. Like,
I still think we need to do a music video where you're up on the road and you zoom into the house and you're performing on the catwalk.
right. Lonier. Oh, look at that. Both your parents are so cool. Yeah, they are. They're sweet. They're fun. They really are being very supportive, and I really appreciate what they're doing, especially during this time. The pandemic can be pretty rough, and I'm here all alone actually in the Philippines. My parents are back in the US, but hopefully sometime the tourism will be open again and then they can come and visit.
Yeah.
And this pandemic will be finished. It's
You know-
going on a year and a half now.
Well, and you know what? I think it's actually they're talking about other strains.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I would just keep working on it. Keep working on the social distancing and
Yeah.
washing your hands. Don't go out unless you have to.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely.
And get fresh air, neti pot.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things. Vitamin D, they're saying, and zinc, and that is important.
Yeah, just anything that'll boost your immune system is good at this point, I imagine. Ano bang masasabi mo dyan kay Camping Nurse Candy? Like, right? Just make sure we're strengthening our immune systems as much as possible. Oh, ito.
I swear by palm juice.
Budot's all over the beautiful house. Budot here, budot there. I have never tried budot, and first time liking it is when I saw foreigners dancing with it. Very nice. I'm glad that it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of glad we have our dream house that we have a ballroom in it, basically. And that was one of the main reasons we bought it, is like, oh, we can dance in there. There's a lot of room.
Yeah. Well, this was fun, Mom. I do need to get going because Gail and I are gonna have a lunch together, and she's probably waiting on me right now.
But you didn't tell me what you loved about me yet.
Oh, okay.
It's just
I'll
like
say what I love
birthdays. You have
about.
to say what you love about the birthday person.
Yeah, this is my mom's tradition. Is whoever's day it is, whether it's a birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, or even Thanksgiving, you tell people what you love about them or what you're grateful for. So I love that you're so supportive of what I do, and not only supportive in that you're that you're like, do this, but that you're very supportive in that you want me to do what makes me happy, and that you're willing to be financially supportive as well as I'm making transitions and working my butt off trying to get things set up,
Well,
So
we know you
I really
can do a lot
appreciate
more.
that.
Once COVID's over, you'll be able to get out, maybe do MC or acting or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Performing.
And I love that you're thoughtful. I love that you try to adopt things that you learn about the Philippines, and you try to learn Tagalog a little bit. And I love, you've basically, a lot of your passions have just been passed down to me, whether it's music or acting or, compassion. You always taught me the importance of compassion. And so I really appreciate that about you and love that about you. And I wish that we could be together and spend time together, whether
The holidays have been
preferably-
so hard to not have you here. And then I worry about you. Are you okay? There's been way too many holidays apart. And
Yeah.
But I'm glad you have people there that have taken you in. And
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
So,
Well, Mom, I really appreciate you coming on the stream, and I hope that you have a really good Mother's Day. Sounds like it'll be a nice one, going to the beach. And
I think I'll listen to church and then I'll go later in the day and just, I think they're doing Facebook still at church. So, because I haven't been back, because it's just, I don't want to go be close around everybody because I know how we are. We're all going to get too close to each other and huggy and stuff. But anyway,
Right.
yeah. So we'll just go out, walk on the beach, relax.
You are wearing your mask though when you go out, right, Mom?
Oh
You
yeah.
got a mask or anything?
I mean, on the
Okay,
beach,
good.
there's air, so I don't wear it out there. But
Mhm.
even on the boardwalk, walking to the beach, there's a place I go in on the north end that's really beautiful. And if I say I'm coming to someone, I will pull out my mask and stuff if I'm close to someone there. I met a really cool old man. I'll have to tell you about him later. He's out with his cane walking on the beach, and he was an educator. He's a professor and really into books and movies and stuff. You'd love him. Anyway.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, hey, mga kakampi, maraming salamat, and thank you so much for. One
bless.
embarrassing childhood story before this ends.
Of Jared's?
I guess so.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Embarrassing ones?
Maybe not all embarrassing, but
Well, what's an embarrassing one?
when you broke the fish tank. That's kind of your main one we always talk about is your fish tank when you broke the fish tank.
Yeah, I broke the fish tank.
You did pull the fire alarm at church.
Oh yeah, I pulled the fire alarm at church. I was just curious. I wanted to know what would happen.
And I love all the sports one, your adventure. Jared is very talented in sports. I thought he was going to be an NBA player or a pitcher. I mean, he's so talented. They even wanted him to be the football. They saw you throw a basketball and they wanted you to be the football quarterback, and you just kind of dropped it and started playing guitar. But I understand because I was a really fast runner and I didn't do that. I did my music and art and stuff. But yeah, you're just always. He would drag me out in the rain when he was 8 and make me catch, and he would sting my hand.
Baseball.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you would sting my hand, and so they put you on Michael's
From
team
how
because I
fast
said
the
I'm
ball
not
was
going
thrown,
to.
yeah.
We were going to move, and I said I'm not going to 2 games, and so they put you on his team, and you were pitching on his team, and then we moved to Hawaii, and we kept telling him, "Hey, our kid's really good at sports, and you're going to want to move him up." And they were like, yeah, I'll say that. And then what happened was the parents started getting anxious because they put Jared into pitch, and he would pitch overhand ever since he was 8, very strong. And anymore, it's no fun to watch baseball games because the pitcher wins or loses the game. All they do, you just sit there and watch a guy pitch the whole time. And Little League's more fun because you get some runs. But anyway, all these parents freaked out, and they're like, they lied on his birth certificate because he was so tall. And they all thought
they thought I was way older.
And we had to bring the certificate. And then there was this big blow up. And then they're like, okay, so we're going to come watch him pitch because you're claiming, he's so great. So Jared comes up to me. If Jared had pitched, they would have moved him up to his brother's team. But I think Jared is a team player, even though he's very talented. He's a very team player. So he comes up to me and goes, Mom, I like my team. I don't want to move up. And I think part of the issue too with that wasn't it because you're really talented and you were younger? You probably got picked on a little bit by the older kids. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. But anyway, you came up and go, Mom, I want to stay on my team. I said, just pitch soft. So you did. So they're like, we were right. It was like they weren't right anymore either because you didn't pitch as well as you could have. But I thought it was better if I'd been you have to go into make a lot of money, whatever. I would have been like, no, you are going to show what you can do. But I was like, no, I want him to be happy. Yeah. So to me, it was more important that you were happy and having fun than being the best pitcher in the world or whatever. So.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, that's one way to end Mass. Yeah, and LDS is called sacrament meeting. So sacrament meeting definitely ended short. Anyway, mga kakampi, maraming salamat sa panonood. Thanks, Mom, for being here. We'll do this again sometime. This was fun. Yeah,
this was fun.
So,
okay, love you.
Love you too. Mwah. Bye. Maraming
Bye.
salamat mga kakampi. Take care. Happy Mother's Day sa inyong lahat.